She's a feminine touch to the program. She's a smoke show from Glencoe. You heard, good to see you as always.
Good to see you.
You heard Tenant B mention that 534 had been brought to you by Willow River Company.
Mm-hmm.
Till, seed, water, mow. Can you grow grass? They can grow grass. They put some sod in for me. But the reason I brought that up because it triggered something in me. An idea, a thought, a question for you.
Okay.
Do you do the yard work at your place? Does Mr. B do it? Is it a combination? Like, who mows the lawn? Or do you farm that out?
Mr. B is going to be mowing the lawn this weekend, though he doesn't know it yet. And I do everything else.
Really?
Like all my flowers.
Yeah, water them on a daily basis.
Yeah, replanting the spots where Winstagram's wrecked the lawn from peeing.
Okay.
I do all that stuff. I do the snow blowing because I like doing that because no one else can do it right. But Mr. B needs to mow the lawn.
Yeah. Has he never mowed the lawn?
Oh, no, he does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does.
He just has gotten behind on it.
Yes, he has.
Well, that's the worst part when you get behind on your lawn mowing, is then when you do mow it, it just leaves big, huge clumps of grass. Because now, this is a controversial question, and if you don't want to answer it, I understand.
Okay.
Do you bag your grass as it mows, or do you just let it out on the lawn?
Well,
that's controversial, I understand.
It needs to be bagged. It can't just sit there because it'll kill the lawn. And then we'll be that house in the neighborhood.
I think it's actually the opposite, isn't it?
It is the opposite. Well, it depends.
Helps the grass grow.
If it's real long.
If it's really long and it's sitting there in chunks, like you have to rake that up. Otherwise, it kills what's underneath.
Yeah, because when you let the grass, when you mow your grass and you just let the clippings settle into the grass, it actually provides nutrients for your grass. It's actually good. It's actually
Thanks,
good.
Bobby Jensen.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. It's very good for it. Plus, you know what? The other thing is, you go back and forth, in the yard 2 times, and you got to empty the bag. You have to just turn off the mower, grab the bag, empty it up, put it back on, go do 2 more times. I'm not sorry. I don't mind mowing the lawn.
I don't do that. The bagging on the mower. What we do is he mows it, and then I make the kids go out and rake it in piles and bag it up because they need to earn their keep too.
How do the kids feel about that? Do they
not good?
A
lot of eye rolling. Why? My God.
Do you think this is wrong? That I never required my kids to do any chores?
Yeah, that's wrong.
Why is that wrong?
Because it's not going to help them in the future.
Well, they're both doing.
Look at me.
Well,
do you know how much work I used to have to do on the farm? And now look at me. Look how capable I am.
Well, they're both very. Now, I don't know if they can change a light bulb, but they've both been fairly successful. They both graduated. Well, baby brother Peter hasn't graduated yet, but...
He's on the track, too, right?
He's on the track, too. Okay. He's out in San Francisco right now at his internship at Kane Brothers. Yes, he's... Deuce graduated from Lincoln. I know. What was I thinking going to Lincoln? He's got a job. He's working. He's a hard, tax-paying American.
They're both going to be capable of throwing money at the problem. That's what you're saying.
Yes, they're both going to be capable.
You don't need to know how to do all that stuff because you can throw money at the problem.
And here's the thing. My dad never made me do any chores either. None of the kids. I have an older brother and a younger sister. And I think the reason he did was, is sometimes it's just easier to do it yourself than to try to teach the kids how to do it, and if they don't do it right, and then they screw things up. Plus, I think, I don't know if this was his theory, but this is mine. You only get to be a kid for so long, and it's like... life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. And the days I enjoyed the most were from the time I was 5, 6 years old until I was in high school. I was being a kid. So I don't want to burden them with.
But I think they can do both. They can be a kid and also do chores.
I think I'm in the minority. Yeah, I think most people.
They just have to be because what you see now, and I see it with, we have our street teamers, the kids that come in here and work.
Work-life balance?
A lot of work-life balance. They don't solve anything themselves. The second there's a question about anything, there's no, let me assess this on my own just for 2 minutes and see if I can crack the code. It's just, who can I ask to solve this problem for me? which I also see in like some of our younger sellers. Now I'll be training them how to do that. But it's just like, well, this happened, fix it for me.
I did that today.
And we can't, you have to teach people how to make decisions on their own and problem solve on their own, because you're not always going to be there to do it for them.
I did that to my oldest boy today. On Fridays, he works remotely from home.
Oh, okay.
Right? So without getting into too great a detail, I have a Chevy Equinox gas-powered one that the lease is about to run out.
Okay.
Got about a month left. But I've still got several thousand miles that you've obviously already paid for.
Yeah.
You don't get money back for it, right? So it's like, well, I'm going to McGregor for Tee to Green, going up to Minnesota National. I'm going to take that car to use some of those miles, right? Well, I've never used the car. It was baby brother Peter's car for the longest time. Now Potato's using it. But I didn't know how to get the phone.
Oh, boy.
Through because the hands-free, that,
CarPlay.
Yeah. So it's in the car, so I can just.
I always love that.
And
one.
So I asked Ducey to do it for me, and he does it. And I go, well, it's not like I'm asking you to donate a kit. He goes, but this is something you could learn to do on yourself. You just don't want to learn it. And I'm like, it's sort of like throwing the money at the problem. Well, you're right. I don't need it's for me. For you to try to teach me, and for the frustration and aggravation that I'm going to go through, my blood pressure rising because I can't do it, it's easier if you just do it for me.
Yes, it's easier for you.
Right.
It's not easier for the other person.
Well, but he did it.
You have to look outward.
Yeah, but he did it, and just he was able to do it just like that.
It sounds like Common's one of those promotion interns you're hiring.
Well, that's it.
Doesn't
That's
know
what I'm
how to
saying.
problem solve. Yeah.
But what you need to do is think about the position you put me and Tina B in on a daily basis when you come in and need us to do things for you because you don't want to do them yourself.
Well, it doesn't happen as often anymore. I mean,
it's gotten better. It's gotten a lot better.
Sometimes I need somebody. I can't figure out the printer system here.
Well, now the printers got moved and it's going to be in our new area. Now I don't know what you're going to do now.
Are you downsizing? Are you throwing? I mean,
I threw a bunch of stuff away.
The free table here at the legendary free table at the radio station it's always been in a different location, regardless of where we were. When we were on 610 Frontenac, and then we were down at Northwest Bank Building in Bloomington, and then here, there was always be some table that would be designated as the free table, and generally items put on the free table would be from promotions, like radio station would get sent like a lot of movie promo items when movies would come out. Exactly.
That was a big one.
Keychain. And so we're not giving them away to the listeners. They know they don't want, so they just get put on the table. And some of the free stuff you go, really? But I found, you know what I found today?
Oh God, here we go. Your poor wife. What is it?
Well, I don't know if I'm going to use it. It's the WeatherTech Cup Phone. So you put this in, where your cup holder is in
your console?
Yeah, in your console.
Yeah.
So you put that in there, and then I can clip my phone in there.
Oh, thank God.
So, I just looked at it, and I thought,
now your phone's you can't connect your phone to the car, but it's going to look good sitting there.
Well, I can connect it now because Deuce did it for me. But here's what got me, though. I looked at the picture. For use in vehicles, boats, golf carts, and more.
Oh, boy.
So I can take this thing and slap it in the old golf cart and have my phone right there. So I got something from the free table today that I looked at as having some value.
Yeah, that free table is
well, there were a couple of good. I got a Jayhawks album. There was an actual LP vinyl.
Oh, vinyl's on there? Yeah.
I don't know which one. I think it was probably one of the latest ones, but it could have been an old. I don't know their album.
I'll take it if you don't want it.
Discography. Well, there was another one. Oh, I'll give it to you. I thought you would have already rated it by now. Yeah, there was two of them.
Oh no, I have not rated that tape at all.
Did you see the dumbest thing on there?
The Grum hat.
Wow.
And no one's taken.
There was a Grum hat there.
I did notice it today.
Just big block letter says Grum, and I was going to take it. And I said,
that one.
I'm sure somebody else here.
Somebody else is going to want this.
Somebody's really going to want this. There might be a fight over it. It's still there gathering dust.
And again, this must have been when I was out of town, and people in the coroner's offices were left unattended because I wasn't here to supervise decisions. Like 5 or 6 years ago, somebody had an idea to print these I Heart branded it's like a beer belt.
I've seen the beer. What is the beer belt?
You wrap it around your stomach, you buckle it like it's an actual belt, and then it's got holders to put cans, plural, of beer.
Sounds like one of them country music stations.
But they've been here forever. Nobody has ever wanted them. We've taken them to events. No one takes them. And they're actually really well put together, which to me says these weren't cheap to make. Whose idea was that? Because I could have given a list of 20 other things I would have printed with our branding on it that people here would have used. They're beer belts.
I have one at home.
What is this, carp radio? We're not going to walk around with beer belts. What is happening?
I have one at home.
To do what with?
I don't know. I thought it looked cool.
Ugh.
We could probably sell them at the state fair.
No, I don't think we could. I'm telling you, they're not good. It was a bad idea.
A number of text messages have come in that I want to get to on the other side of the break here on the topics we've broached so far, including this one that says, Lil B, stick to booty cruises and leave the yard work to the professionals. It's just a joke. It's a bit.
Funny stuff.
Well, it's leave it to the professionals.
Okay.
Let's take a break. We'll come back and get to some of these other text messages that raise some interesting issues here on the Common Man program with Common 10 to be and Lil B, feminine touch the program here on The Fan.
You're listening to Lil B with Common on The Fan.
The Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Want to chime in on what's happening in their favorite KFAN program? Make your voice heard on the Bradshaw and Brian text line. Let us know what you have to say by texting your message to 64686. That's 64686. Standard message and data rates apply.
Couple 13, 14 past. I'm Common. He's 10 to be. Lil B here as well. I'm telling you, the beer belt is a popular item. This one says, I'll take all the beer belts. Great cabin gear. He wants all of them. How many do we have?
Too many.
This one says, I'm in on the beer belt. Here's another one. I'm a listener from Hutchinson. Little B says, what are we? KRAP radio with the beer holders? Carp radio. Do they have carp radio in Hutchinson?
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was a real one.
It's a Glencoe Hutch station.
I didn't know there was.
It was for the bit.
I didn't know there was a real carp radio. I just thought you made up the bit.
No.
Beer belts. What a great idea. I would buy one at the state fair. So there are people that think this is a really good idea. We could make a...
Maybe that's your state fair item.
We'll put it this way. We're looking for NTR.
Yeah, always.
And that would be NTR. I got this text message from somebody that says it's a Judd in Chicago is a regular listener and text messenger. He goes, it's not so much about how successful they are talking about my kids. It's about doing work for the family. They might have big business internships, but will they ever be in relationships or have a family? Chores teach them to sacrifice their own time to work for others. Common, your generation probably still learned that lesson, but the younger generations are far more self-centered.
They're just saying more,
They would probably benefit from learning to work for someone else besides themselves. Their jobs get money from themselves working for us. Family.
I know. I get what he's saying because again,
but you don't know my individual kids and what they do when they go to feed my family and donate their time and do so.
He means like not just doing stuff for themselves. Like I want to do this to help my mom. I want to do this to help my dad at home. Like, so they're not just thinking about I'm going to do this for me. It's
different philosophies, different approaches.
Correct.
I like mine. My kids, I just want them to be kids. I don't want them to have to do chores. I don't want to, and they both have worked. I've never said you need to get a job. They just on their own said it's time to get a job.
Because there's a lot of people that don't. And then their parents are paying for everything they do.
I mean, to say working for others is key in family and relationship. I think our family, I mean, it's almost like, well, you must not have a good, I just don't get it. Family relationship.
I think you're taking it too literally. He's not meaning it like in a bad way. He's saying just like, how do I word this? Tenna, send help. Just do helping out is like a family unit. Like we're doing this all together, like for the family. Nicest ever.
Yeah, that's sweet. One more text message that came in.
Beer belt related?
No, this one says we need more digital. Maybe you can go through the free table like you did with your desk years ago.
That's actually not a bad idea.
I emptied my desk out before.
Yeah.
And then I started going through it.
You should do that. Go through the free table.
Maybe we should do that for digital.
There's some really cool heart sunglasses. You'd look pretty sweet cruising down 394 in those.
Are they Maxes? That's what he wore yesterday.
Part of the lazy new generation, chores teach discipline and hard work and prepare you for the real world.
Yeah. I mean,
no, what it is
okay.
It's parents who are too lazy to do their own work, so they get their kids. So you're the one that's perpetrating laziness. Hey, I don't really feel like doing that. Go do my work for me.
Well,
my boy didn't buy a house with a yard and feels like, why does he have to mow it? I didn't buy that house. I didn't even ask to be born. I was just born. I'm your kid. Why do I have to mow the lawn? I don't want a yard.
Yeah. Different strokes for different folks. I'm not asking my kids to take the garbage out because I'm lazy.
My boys.
I'm asking, one, because I think they should learn how to do it, but two, because we're all doing a million things, and it would help if they chipped in a little bit. Because we have to leave in 5 minutes to go here, and then we got to go here, and then we got to do this. But that's my choice, and what you're doing is your choice, and that's okay, too.
They've got schoolwork, homework, they have extracurricular activities, they're trying to find their way through life, hormonal changes, so many things going on. They're going to make them mow the lawn? No. They'll have plenty of time to mow. When they buy their house, they'll be able to mow their own lawn. They'll be able to do their own snow blowing. They'll
throw money at the problem.
Well, if they want to do that, that's
fine. Their choice.
That's exactly their choice. Where are we at in the bidding of the beer belt? I got to mow the yard and could use it to store a couple 13, 14 brewskis. Can you ship the beer belts? How much are they selling for?
Well, I can't sell them. When's the next event you have? I'll send some with you.
Their future wives may be in for a rude awakening when they don't do chores around the house without being asked. Well, just because they're not doing chores at home when they're kids doesn't mean that they're going to go, huh? I'm not going to do anything.
The chores aren't difficult to know how to do.
Yeah, it's like,
here's how you vacuum. It's not like it's not like a knowledge you need to learn how to do.
But you'd be surprised how many people don't do that because they've never had to do it. It can be both ways.
I think there's a balance between the two of you.
There's a total balance, but neither of us, and this is shocking, neither of us are wrong. What you're choosing to do works for you, and you're lucky your boys are doing stuff on their own, because there's people, you have to admit, there's people that aren't.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't say having your kids doing chores is a bad thing. I think for me, I want my kids to be kids. I don't want them to have to do responsibility.
And I think they can do both.
You can.
Big O's not missing out on anything because I make him unload the dishwasher. He unloads it. It's great. That's his job.
You don't allow anybody to load the dishwasher.
Oh no, Mommy has to do that. Yeah.
But you need to teach Big O how to load it properly.
I do. I have.
Okay.
But those are just certain things so that he's not having to do it all. He's got 2 or 3 things he does. Baby V's got 2 or 3 things that she does, so that it's a compromise and neither of them feel like they have to do everything.
Still the same address. I'll be there in 10 to snag a belt, delivering your laundry guy. How many of them do we have? Hundreds?
It wasn't hundreds, but it was a box full. Dear God.
I'll buy 10 of those belts.
I bet they'll pick them up in a pair of jorts, too.
I'm sure if Lil B took them to Glencoe, they'd all be gone.
Genius.
beer belts, they need to make a comeback.
You think we got something here? This could be your state fair bit. You could be the first show to sell beer belts.
The show where there's no drinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I drink. Have to. Put up with you guys.
Commons kid might turn into Barrero and not clean the microwave. Well, there's that.
Why don't they have wine belts for people like you, Herb?
Well, I drink it fast enough. I don't need a belt to store it in.
Kids today are lazy and soft because of our generation. I'm 47 with a 14 and 18-year-old. I'm 50-50 with old school parenting and coddling. Lots of kids are iPad raised.
Which they are. And, you said the thing about homework. Like, homework now isn't like it was when we were in school. Which I don't mind, actually. I think it would suck if they had to go to school all day and then come home and do multiple hours of homework. The way they kind of make it now is they try to help you get it done during the day, so you're not having to do it when you come home, which I think is great.
My kid's elementary school, now Leo's about to be going to middle school next year, and that'll change for him, but they don't do any homework at the elementary school. And I completely applaud that. You should be able to get all... The school day is long enough for them. It's 7-8 hours. They don't need to be coming home and doing more work.
Because get
it done during the day. That's what school's for.
What I remember about being a kid is sitting at the kitchen table, crying at night, having to do math that I didn't understand. And you're up then until 10 o'clock at night and you don't understand it and you've got a test the next day. It's a lot. And especially if they do other activities or you do want them to be kids and go outside and play with their friends. I can't. I've got 2 more hours worth of homework to do.
Orlando guy texts, found a cheap flight. I'll be up Monday for a beer belt. He's flying up from Orlando to get a beer belt. Here's another. I'd buy the beer belt for $100.
$100?
This one says, will the beer belts hold seltzers? Sure they would.
Oh, yeah.
They don't discriminate.
No.
Great. Now I'm thirsty for beer.
Same season.
See? That's the problem. Do you want to hang around for another segment?
Whatever you want. I'm here for you.
Let's go ahead and do it. We got a no program password. A couple people have texted. We're wondering if we're having program password because we're in the midst of the program password invitation.
We're off till June 12th.
Till the 12th we're off till?
Yeah.
Okay, June 12th. And which matchup is that? Is that me?
That'll be you.
Yeah?
Yeah, you might want to mark that on your calendar.
Who are you taking on?
I don't even know. Bring them on.
You and Co. versus Helvey and Fullness.
Ooh.
That means you've got Creasel and Sauce. They were really good yesterday.
I know.
That means Common and Co. have a bye, so they're in the championship.
I wouldn't say that.
I don't think so.
We also thought, who did they beat in the first round? To beat Gardzi and
Nerdo.
Yeah.
And I think Gardzi and Nordo might have thought they had a bye.
Yeah,
they did not.
Yeah.
So,
they played like they were on a bye.
Wow.
Wow. Let's take a break and come back with more feminine touch of the program, Little B, and then 10 in Common as well here on The Fan.
It's the Smoke Show from Glencoe.
Lil B with the Common Man on The Fan.
The Fan. It happened.
Want to be at the next big game or concert? We're giving away tickets to the Outlaw Music Festival, Jack White, Guns N' Roses, Chris Stapleton, and plenty more. Enter today at KFAN.com, keyword contest.
Couple 13-14 past. I'm Common. He's 10 and B. Lil B here as well. We're getting inundated with text messages on the Bradshaw and Bryant KFAN text line. This one says, can I strap 2 beer belts together for twice the capacity? Do the beer belts have a size on them? I'm guessing the belts left over are small or medium.
Well, there is an additional strap on the belt so that if it doesn't fit around your waist, you can sling it across your shoulder like a purse.
Yeah.
Or if you're a man, a merce.
Since we're reminiscing on KFAN the restaurant, why not open KFAN the thrift store? So many good things it sounds like there are. Maybe we could. And then there's the point is to teach kids responsibility.
I believe that is the overall point. You might not agree with that.
Well, no,
and that's
that does teach responsibility. Yeah. But there are other ways to teach your kids responsibility, like get up, get out of bed, and get your homework done, and you better get straight A's, son.
Oh, yeah.
And you better be summa cum laude, or you ain't getting no tuition paid for. So let's make sure you get that done. Your schoolwork comes first before everything else.
I agree with that.
And that worked out well for them.
Yeah.
If they're out, well, you got to get a job at night, and so all of a sudden they're working some kind of a job, well, they're not going to have time to get their homework done. Teaches them responsibility and lets them earn their own money, but they're, again, teach his own.
Yeah.
It's like, well, my kids know, they know about responsibility.
Good.
Trust me.
Good.
So anyway, let's see, we've got, doesn't little B need one of those beer belts in a couple weeks for walking around Winstock?
Would actually come in handy there.
Yeah.
Great bit.
Let me see what else we have. Little B needs to start up a boot camp for entitled kids. Bale some hay, tend to the livestock,
Yes.
till the land. See, learn what it's like to work the land.
Yes.
What did your chores consist?
Oh,
when did you
God.
start doing chores? At a really young age? I mean, how old were you?
Yeah. I mean,
4, 5, 6 years old?
yeah, probably like
6, 7?
7. My brother was younger. Like, my brother was driving like tractors when he was like 9.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was probably older than that. Probably didn't trust me behind the wheel.
What did
That
your
stuff.
chores consist of?
I mean, pigs had to get fed, steers had to get fed, mowing the lawn. What are you laughing at, Chuckles? Funny stuff.
Yeah, Mr. Suburban.
Do you know what the chores were in Common's house for
Stronger
Deuce
than you.
and Big Brother Peter?
What's that?
Clean the golf clubs, iron his golf shirt and pants for the next day.
Well, I was just telling Big O because I was getting after Mr. Libby about mowing the lawn. And I said, what you should do is teach him how to do it. And he was like sighing and complaining. And what I told him was, it would take you, it's probably like an hour or so to mow the lawn, maybe a little bit more. When I would have to mow the lawn, it was the yard around our house, but then there was the other farm area, like where all the barns and sheds
Right.
were. That was an 8-hour day.
Wow.
On the sweet lawnmowers, like the big time ones with the cool
Right.
handles, like that was on a good lawnmower. 8 hours.
Wow.
So don't cry to me about mowing the lawn.
Common, did you have chores growing up? Because I feel like I didn't.
Well, that's what I
Like
said. That's why I brought this up, because my dad...
I would do some on my own. Like I remember mowing the lawn, but I wasn't forced to do it. I think I just wanted to do it.
To answer your question, no,
Yeah.
I didn't have any chores. That's why I said my dad, I think it was a combination. It was like, to take the time to teach you and have to go through that, I'd rather just do it myself and get it done right. And my dad liked to do those things. He liked doing, even up until he sold his larger home in Carlstead, because physically he just couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
He would do the riding lawn where he'd start on Monday. By the time he got the lawn done, it was Sunday, and he'd start over again on Monday, because he liked mowing the lawn. He liked doing things like that. He would do landscaping in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
He would do all sorts of things like
Like if
that.
you grow up on a farm, the chores aren't being given to you out of we're going to teach you responsibility. It's out of necessity. They need help.
Yeah,
It's too much to
think
do.
It's both. I think it's both. But also then it was like, if you help out and do this, and we got some money at the end of the year, or then helped pay for college and things like that. But I also had to pay for my college too. Like they didn't pay for all of it. I had to pay for some. I had to buy my books. I had to take out a loan to learn how to do that.
So did I.
Yep.
First beer belt was invented by George Glencoe of Glencoe, Minnesota, back in 1944. This one says, I'm 36. I've had a job since I was 8. Paper route. Graduated with a 3.8 GPA and a multi-sport varsity athlete.
Love it.
Kids are capable of far more than you think. I'm not saying they're not capable of it. But life is really hard and really challenging. Trust me, we've all done it, right? And so they've got plenty of time to work. Once they get out of the house from 18 until if they have to work till they're 65 years old, they're going to have plenty of trials and tribulations. That's just, everybody has a different approach. I liked my approach.
Well, and I think some people probably think they don't want it to be such a culture shock when that does happen.
Yeah.
So I think that's why a lot of people want to do it too, so that all of a sudden one day when their kid goes off to college, it's not like, whoa, what's going on here? Because they never got exposed to it. So there's like the extremes.
Yes, there are. This one says,
oh boy.
Could 2 beer belts be worn across the body style like extra ammo in those 80 action movies? I guess it could.
Yeah, they can. The way that they're set up, yes.
The way they are set up, it would look great.
Like, they got good Velcro, good grip. And they're insulated, too. So if you do put your cans of beer in there, it's going to keep them nice and cold. They're not going to be warm.
Well, and look, at full disclosure, both of my boys have mowed the lawn before. I said, you want to learn how to mow the lawn? You might have to. I didn't say you need to mow. You want to learn? Yeah, sure. Why not? And they did it once or twice, and I didn't like the way they did it. Now they know they know how to mow the lawn. Now they can operate a mower. Now they know. Now go out and go play with your friends and have some fun and go practice your basketball, do your homework. I'll mow the lawn. So, this one says, common, no chores, no show prep. Is that a coincidence? Well, maybe.
Well, there's that.
It could just be a coincidence. This one says, Dad had a grain elevator and feed mill, grinding corn for feeding steers and chickens and pigs, started sweeping floors for 50 cents an hour at age 7.
I used to have to run the bin sweep. You know what that is?
No.
Exactly.
Is that where the people fall in and die?
No.
Well, people have. We've heard of people falling in.
They have, yep.
Pair of jorts, cowboy boots, tank top, beer belt. Let's go. That's what he says.
Chad Kaz. That's an inside joke. It's probably him. Cowboy boots and some jorts at a festival with your beer belt.
Let's go.
That's a fun weekend.
Day I turned 14, I was legally able to work. Mom took me to McDonald's to get a job.
Wow.
My kids' chores revolved around what they created. All 4 of my kids learned how to do their own laundry as soon as they could reach into the washing machine and pull it out, wash their own dishes, pick up after themselves, but I didn't use them as slave labor.
And I'm not either, but now I'm at the point where if I'm going to do all your laundry, you are now going to put it away.
Yeah.
Because you're old enough now to do that.
I guess I'm guilty of that. Like, Deuce is living at home for a while. He's moving out with a couple of buddies in September. So he's back at home. He'll do laundry.
Okay.
And then he'll leave it in the dryer sometime.
Oh, boy.
So.
What do you do?
Well, he's at work. I need the dryer.
Yeah.
I could just take it all and crumple it up and throw it to the side to teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
But instead I go, he's my son and he's busy and I love him. And so I'll hit fluff and I'll take him out. And then I don't bring him up to his room. I'll put him over a couple of dining room chairs. Then when he comes home, he takes them himself. But it's like.
But, and I'm just asking, isn't that just going to make it so he just does it again the next time?
Well, this has happened many times.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's the least I can do for him.
Because then maybe in September when he moves out, you'll miss
That's it.
folding his shirts.
That's it.
So I understand that too.
Cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
That's exactly right. It's not time to make a change. Just sit back, take it slowly. You're still young. That's your fault. There's so much you have to go through. Find a girl, get a job, find a girl. If you want, you can marry. Look at me. I'm old. I'm happy. Father and son, Cat Stevens, listen to that and tell me you don't start crying. So there you go. The text messengers are on fire today, by the way.
More beer belt or kids' chores related?
Well, there's kids.
What's winning today?
Well, I like the beer belt thing. Tell Little B I paid $20 for the keychain, negatometer, noise, ray gun at the fair. Remember I did that bit where what was that bit I had?
I don't remember that.
It was the keychain. I used to talk about a prize I would give away that I never gave away. Keychain, decoder ring. I don't remember what it was.
Here's my problem with the beer belt. Now tell me if I can get around this. So the way our stuff is set up through our company and like when we sell our fair stuff, we can sell items, but it can only be apparel because we don't tax apparel here. And that's just like the rules within our company.
Right.
So do you think I can get away with saying that the beer belt is apparel?
Well, yeah.
And not,
it is
like
a belt.
not
Yeah,
like
you're
a
wearing
novelty item.
That's a belt. You're using it to hold up your pants.
So if you bought a belt at Target, there is not tax on that.
No.
Because that's considered
That's apparel.
That's apparel. That's a clothing item.
Yeah.
Are jorts
Oh, yeah.
apparel?
No tax on jorts.
Should we sell jorts at the fair?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry that I'm naive. I've heard jorts, but I don't know. I mean, I probably know what they are once you explain them to me.
Jean
what
shorts.
Cut off jean shorts.
Oh, cut off jean shorts.
Yeah. Got to have some jorts.
Very classy.
What you need is
when we were,
you need a good pair of jorts when you're out there mowing the lawn.
Well, back in the 60s, I mean, all in this, well, more in the 70s when, I became a teenager, all we wore was denim. We never wore like dress pants or joggers or sweatpants.
Yeah.
All in the summer, we wore jeans. It was popular. All you do is you say, boy, it's too hot to wear my jeans. I guess I just cut the legs off. I mean, you'd cut the legs off, one or two pairs, and that's what you did.
And you had jorts.
Yeah, now I guess it is kind of it's not the greatest look in the world, but back then it was just everybody did it.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
Now it's more playful, if you will.
Yeah.
People do it like to be funny.
Yeah, I never wore joggers until the last 4, 5, 6 years. They're comfortable, they're nice, but I used to wear jeans from the time I was, I guess, probably in grade school up until my early 30s, mid 30s. I never wore anything but jeans. I mean, I guess I had a pair of going out pants if I had to do, like if I had to go to a wedding, I guess I had one nice pair of pants. Otherwise, that's what we wore jeans all the time.
And now you couldn't find a middle schooler wearing a pair of jeans.
Yeah.
None of them will wear them. It's joggers and sweatpants, pajama pants every day. None of them wear jeans.
I don't wear jeans anymore.
Like Big O does not own a pair of jeans. Not one.
Yeah. Well, I shouldn't say I don't ever wear jeans. I have a couple of a pair of like black. I don't want to call them dress jeans, but they're black and they're nicer, you know. And I have those, and I'll wear those with a shirt. But otherwise, I don't have jeans either.
Yeah, it's over for jeans on the kids these days.
There's a lot of people that want. This one says, "Send my beer belt." He's got an address here. He's on Creek Ridge Drive.
Can you drop it off on the way home?
I guess I could. Okay. I don't know if it's in my neck of the woods though. So yeah, people are pretty interested.
Well, maybe I'll just go stand downstairs and sell those things. First come, first serve, and Mommy just pockets that money for some NTR.
Well, I noticed we had we'd given away tickets for, was it Winstock or some country and western festival. Mm-hmm. And we just said we had a table set up downstairs, down in the lobby. It's easy. We can't have them up here in the renovation.
No,
it's a hazard.
It's too messy.
Yeah. So they were just down there giving away the tickets there. You could go down and sell the, do you have KFAN jorts to sell too? Why do they call them jorts?
Because they're jean shorts.
Jean shorts. Now it takes me a while to catch on.
You put it together.
So it's like Vikings Uncensored at Joe Censors.
Yeah.
I never got that until just now.
Wow.
Vikings Uncensored at Joe Censors.
Think about it.
Now, do you own a pair of cowboy boots?
Yeah, of course. They're red.
Do you ever wear them if you're not going to like some country and western?
No, I only wear them to the country and western shows.
When I was in 9th, 10th, 11th grade, that was one of the things that's not every kid in school did, but a lot of kids back in junior and senior wore cowboy. They're the most comfortable shoe I've ever worn. At least they were back in the day. I don't know if they still are now.
And I don't understand that because they have a heel. Like, that was comfortable for you?
We love
walking around in that?
Boots.
Yeah, I can wear them to a concert, and by the time I get home, I want them off.
Oh, I think they're.
But they do look good.
Yeah,
I'll be wearing them this summer.
So, you've downsized your office. Same thing. Have you gotten rid of things?
I got rid of a ton of stuff on the free table. I had, and I forgot about this. You know, there's like shelving behind our desks in our office. Mm-hmm. I slid the door open, and there was probably 25 bobbleheads in there. Twins bobbleheads.
Really?
So I got rid of everyone except the Kirby Puckett one I kept. Put them on the free table. They're all gone.
I had the box because every time the Twins would do a bobblehead, we'd get one. I'd take it home. I gave them to my mother-in-law. She loved them. She had them displayed at the house when my mother-in-law passed away, and so I got them all back. And so then I didn't want anything to do with them, so I gave them to a buddy of mine who gave them to a buddy of his who loves that kind of collectible stuff.
There's people that love that stuff. I also found a bottle of Tito's.
Oh.
So I kept that.
You kept that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Does it age like fine wine?
Yeah, that's not going on the free table. Mommy needs that.
Yeah. The free tables, and maybe I should do it. Because some of the stuff on the table, you just go, why is it here? This should be in the garbage can.
Yeah, and that's where it will go.
Well,
come Monday.
Yeah, well,
if it's not gone, it's going in the garbage. So that's your deadline.
There are hundreds of T-shirts back there too. Like you say, just T-shirts that have been sent to us from like for a movie or whatever the case may be, and they're not the most becoming things in the world.
They're not, but we'll bring those to like the Goodwill, and we've got places that we drop that stuff off at. But apparently, I'm going to take the beer belts and put them under lock and key.
Yeah.
I'm not putting those out anymore.
Yeah, I've got one at home. I took one. The reason I did is because I don't know why it looked unique, and I thought, well, this is kind of cool.
But what have you done with it since?
It's just sitting in my storage room. I got to call 2 Minute a junk truck again and have them take it away because it's still sitting in my storage room right now.
Right. That's my point.
What are your plans for the weekend? Anything?
What do you think?
Going to do a little drinksing?
Well, I got basketball.
Oh, you got basketball and more basketball.
But I'll probably have a drink after that.
The basketball just goes on forever.
I know, but it's almost done. We're in the home stretch.
Yeah.
But my God.
I miss it. I miss it to this day. I wish my boy was still playing basketball. I love it so much.
I love it. And again, there's going to come a time where we don't have tournaments to go to all the time.
That's exactly right.
It's just sometimes you just don't want to be there.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I will be there.
For me, I don't know why, but for me, I didn't like it if the tournament was just a one-day tournament, I was annoyed because I wanted Saturday and Sunday. And then if it was like only like a 2-game tournament, I was even more annoyed. I didn't know what to do with myself if there wasn't a game on Sunday or a game on Saturday. I just didn't know what to do. And I just loved watching him, the team play so much that
I can watch it every day.
Yeah,
I love it.
I couldn't.
Here's what I don't like. So he's doing the AAU thing right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And is he playing for D1 Minnesota?
Correct. No rules in AAU.
None. There are no rules.
A couple weekends ago, Big O goes to a tournament. They start playing the game. They're halfway through the first half, and they're up by like 15. So the other team, who's losing by 15, has a couple of kids come over from other teams and start playing.
Right.
Just right in the middle of the game. So Big O's coach is like, hello, what's happening right now? And the refs are just like, yeah, whatever. And then they won.
Yeah.
Big O lost. And that's fine.
Right.
Like, it's AAU, so whatever. But it's just a free-for-all.
It's the Wild
West.
Yeah. Anybody can play.
Were they on the roster?
They weren't on the roster. No.
Well,
Other
how
teams.
can they play if they're not on the roster?
No. Right. That's the question.
Because they want to play. Every kid wants to play every game all day, every day. And teams, there are coaches that would say.
And there's coaches taking it way too seriously. So they're losing. And so they're like, well, yeah, come over here and play. And so they
need
just
a couple of the star players because it's a lot of the really good players that are playing more than one game too.
But then aren't you admitting that has nothing to do with your coaching then? And just the talents of the players?
Yeah, all they care about is winning. That's all they care about.
But if you're winning with guys that aren't on your roster, it's not your team.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care.
What are you accomplishing? But that's bizarre.
Then they can say that they won. They move on to the next round. And that's what happened.
Then those kids play for them again, or is they back to their original team?
If they're available.
One of Pete's AAU basketball coaches, he was coaching against a team that his former college coach was coaching, and he didn't like his college coach.
Oh, boy.
And in the meeting, he told the guys, he goes, here's one thing, never play for a coach you don't like to play for. And then what he did is he was coaching Pete's team. Pete's team was quite a bit better than his former coach's team. He ran up the score on him, and so he a vendetta with a bunch of unsuspecting kids.
Yes.
He only played like his 5 best kids the entire game, and he just had them run. They won like 40 points. I'll show my ex-coach how much I despise.
Jeez.
Yeah. Ran it up by 40 points. So you will see. Now that's not all AAU. It's not every team, every coach, but you see those.
You see
those
lot
stories
of it.
like that.
The AAU stuff is out of control. I mean, we could do an hour on how out of control the youth stuff is.
Well, there are a number of highly regarded, very popular NBA players who don't like the AAU stuff. They think it's terrible.
Yeah.
There are people, there are coaches, there are some people that don't like the AAU circuit. And I understand those reasons why, but I loved watching my boy play.
If he wants to play,
yeah,
then
I loved it.
yeah. And if that's what he wants to do, fine. But that is a circus.
Yeah, it is indeed. Thanks. What are you doing? What are you doing this week? Basketball.
Basketball. Find a drink when I can.
You gonna mow the lawn?
No, that's
Mr. B.
Mr. Lil B.
I'm headed to about 3:30. My troubles
will be behind you.
I'm going up to McGregor. Thanks for coming in as always.
Thanks, guys.
That's Lil B. Feminine Touch of the program. Short break. Come back with more. It's a Dark Star Memorial Hour is next here on the Fan.